vegans, MD vegan. I make a salad today, a green salad, and you know that is that is the most important food for me, I would say. And when I look at everything together, and the greens are not only our healthiest food, salads are also something I really need every day. Greens. When I don't eat greens one day, the next day, if I do it, it is as if I take a deep breath. It goes down into every cell of my body when the green comes in. It's literally totally fascinating. Here I have a little bit reminders of a green salad, of a lettuce here. You see, you have these brown leaves on top. That means there's a little bit more minerals in there. We have these ones in our health food shop in totally green, and another one is with these here. And I like these a little bit better. But I take all kinds of lettuces home. They don't have everything all the time, but I always take what they have. That is a good way. They always change a little bit. So this one is such an oak leaf, maybe a kind of, yeah. It's a regular lettuce. See, here is the bottom. Then I cut it from the field. And usually, if this is white, you know it comes directly from the field, but it turns brown pretty soon. I cut it here a little bit, because when you cut this and put it into a little container with water, the green leaves are fresh again overnight. You can put it in water overnight, and if the salad is a little bit weak, yeah, it goes fresh again. So it's really nice to store these things. You can put that in the refrigerator, in the case of the veggie case, down there in the box, and it keeps for a week. What you also can do, you can also put the leaves apart like this, you know, take the leaves off like this, and you see here, when there's a leaf, usually here is the dirt, a little bit. Yeah, it comes from the ground or from the earth, and so here is a little bit earth, and you can put that here. I want to show you today how I prepare a salad. I never show it usually. I always tell the people in the videos, when they're watching the videos, tell them, yeah, you can wash it, and then you can put it in a salad spinner here. I show you that in a moment. I never show people, but I think it's a nice instrument to have, because the salad spinner makes the salad dry, and when it's dry, the leaves, and they are so much more delicious together with the dressing. You don't need one. You also can do this here. You wash it, and then you do this, and then the water is off a little bit. But to wash it, I put it in a salad in a bowl here. This bowl is just water on the tap, filtered water I always have. It's better. It's recommended. You never know what's in there. They cannot filter everything out of the water. It would be too expensive for the city or wherever owns the water supply in a city. In Germany, usually at the city, so it's a public, but we know they don't have that much money, so they can't filter out everything. There are thousands of chemicals in there, and so I have my own filter. It's scientifically clear that they take out most important chemicals and things that shouldn't be in the water, and so I use this kind of water. It's pretty inexpensive, but it's worth it, I would say. I wouldn't drink the water from the tap. Even if Germany has, as they say, pretty good water, but you know, there's so many things, as I said, that don't go, that they can't filter out, so you better have your own filter. So then, this is the filtered water, and here just put the salad leaves into that bowl, as here, you know, and now, just do a little like this, and if you leave it like this in the water, the minerals, the nutrients, they come out of the salad. So you shouldn't leave it in the water too long, just to wash it, fresh it up a little bit. And here is my salad spinner. Yeah, it's a very inexpensive one. It's an old one. I don't know how long I have it. It's very simple. Just a plastic box and a little kind of colander here in there. Now I just take the leaves out, let the water drain a little bit, and put the leaves as is into the salad spinner. And I like especially here these crunchy parts. They have the least nutrients, yeah, but they are very nice. They're so crunchy. And the most nutrients on the outside of the leaves. But nutrients are also important, but for the salad, are not the most important thing. So I don't need the water anymore. So now they are here. So what happens now, I just put the lid on the spinner and begin to spin it. So now sometimes, now it doesn't happen, sometimes there's a little bit of water from the salad leaves that goes into this container. And when there is water in the container here, it can happen that the spinner doesn't spin anymore. At first I didn't know what happened, and then I thought, oh, when I put this water out, like here, empty it, then it spins again. Yeah, it's just the water, the excess water, that stops it from spinning. Once the water is out, I can spin again. I'll show you again. Very simple. So, and now, whoops. And now I have my salad leaves here. They are dry now, dry enough. And they are really wonderful, crunchy now. They are fresh, they are clean. I can eat them right away. But what I can also do, I want to show you, you can put these leaves, and they are clean, ready to use. You can put them into the veggie case of the refrigerator. Yeah, there's a little case usually below, where extra for vegetables. And you put these leaves, ready to use, into the veggie case. You can keep them for a week or so, and always make a quick and easy salad. You don't need to wash it directly before you make the salad, as I did right now. You can also keep it in the refrigerator for a week, about a week. So once a week I go shopping for groceries, for my food. And then I could do that from after the shopping. I quickly could cleanse my salad leaves like this, put them in the veggie case, and have some leaves ready. I can make the whole case full, make 1 or 2 heads or so for a whole week. And then I can, anytime I can take out a leaf or some leaves and quickly make a salad. Yeah. So that's how easy it is. And you don't have, I don't have to have a huge salad. Yeah. Sometimes I have a huge salad and eat nothing else, but you don't need to do that. You can also have a handful of leaves, some ingredients if you like, some tomatoes or so, a little dressing, and you're done. Your greens for the day are in. Yeah. But it should be every day, some greens. So, now here are my leaves, a handful of leaves. But I put now into the salad bowl where I serve it to myself. These lettuces. They are so easy to use. They are very tender leaves. Yeah? So I take these leaves all together and tear them apart just with my bare hands. And that's the best way to do it, I would say, because then you make sure these leaves are light and you don't squeeze them together with a knife and you cut them. You might push a little bit too much. Like this is wonderful. This is the best way to make a salad, I would say, to prepare a salad. So this is the base now. I could use my salad dressing right away on that, but also I could put some nice ingredients on top and make it a little more delicious. For example, I have 2 tomatoes here. I cut it in small veggies. You see these veggies here. Put the tomatoes on top. And I always like, tomatoes are classic. Tomatoes and lettuce is a classic. Tomatoes are wonderful, nothing can replace them. They are wonderful. The green color is really lutein. That is the green color of our food. Oftentimes, like a watermelon or so, all this lutein is very important for the eyes, for the sleep, and for so many things. It's really very important. Yeah, lutein is wonderful. Tomatoes are wonderful. And I have a small onion here that is perfect with tomatoes, so a little bit crunchy. Tomato is more watery, and this is hot. Tomato is more sweet, so it's a perfect match. I have it in small slices. That's quickly done. These I would cut them directly before I use it. I don't store the tomatoes or the onions. I don't cut them before I use it a long time ago. Before I just cut them right before I use it, because whenever you cut a vegetable, yeah, it loses nutrients. The salad leaves a little different story because they're still whole leaves, but tomatoes, other vegetables, I would always cut them right away. I even read a study about it with Dr. Gregory, I think it was, has a video about it. if you buy veggies that have been pre-cut and frozen, that is not recommended, because that also, they lose a lot of nutrients, and maybe very important ones, because they have been cut before they sell them. Yeah, and they shouldn't be cut before you get the fresh vegetables, and then you cut it yourself directly before you use. That's recommended. That's what Dr. Greger said in his study, and okay, I always did that, and I think that was just an affirmation for that. So then I have 3 ingredients here: the salad, leaves, the tomatoes, and the onions. That's the first 3 parts. Yeah. The second 3 parts, just to help me don't have to think too much, I have some cilantro here. That's the Chinese parsley. I cut that in a little bit, chopped it up. Yeah, half a bunch. That's also very nice, together with tomatoes and lettuce, with greens. And also especially nice with avocados. I have a nice large avocado here, or 2 small ones. Cut them into pieces. That's perfect with cilantro. Avocado and cilantro, that's a Mexican combination, flavor combination, delicious. If you like, you can also use parsley or other herbs you like. I always use herbs if I can, fresh herbs or dried herbs, doesn't matter, because herbs are the second healthiest food. The first healthiest is greens, leafy greens, dark leafy greens especially. Second one is herbs and spices. Really super healthy, antioxidants, you know, all these things that are so considered so healthy for us. So I gotta put them in it, and salad is perfect. You can put so many things in a salad. You don't need to cook it, you just put it together and you're done, you know. And olive here also, perfectly with avocados, with onions, with tomatoes, with avocados, with salad leaves. Did I say it twice? Yeah. So all these things are very nice together. It's a classic combination. This time a little bit more. Usually I have 3 main ingredients, a topping and a dressing, so it's 5 parts usually, for 3 parts, and 1 part has 3 again, so 5. And this has 6, 3 and 3, and the 7th one is the dressing. And the dressing here is always something I can save time if I make a pre-made dressing, similar with the salad leaves. I prepare the salad leaves in the refrigerator to use them right away. I save time, of course. And here also saves time, make a pre-made dressing, and I'll quickly take out the leaves, put the other ingredients on top, and then I put the dressing on top. Here, this is a garlic macadamia mayonnaise. I love this one. It's one of my latest dressings. You see what it looks like. It's like a salad mayonnaise. That means a little more runny, a bit more water in it. Macadamia nuts, avocado a little bit, not too much. Then apple cider vinegar, a little more maybe. Whoops. And garlic, salt, cayenne pepper, mustard seeds. I guess that's 7 ingredients. You can watch a video, it's linked under this video here, and then you can see how I make this one. It's not difficult, but you have macadamia nuts, have to blend it a little bit longer if you don't soak them overnight. Pretty hard nuts, so you blend it longer until the dressing is really creamy. But I showed that all in the video. Now I showed you the main thing that I want to show you today. I will not toss it right now, because before I eat it, I have to wash my ingredients, my tools a little bit, tidy up my kitchen, then I will eat my salad. I always do that. I like a little bit of order, so I do that. So I wait until I toss everything, until the last moment before I eat it, because the tender leafy greens, especially the lettuce here, if I toss it now, it would lose a little bit of crunchiness. The dressing would go around, and then it begins to wilt pretty fast. I should eat it right away after tossing it. So what I show you now is this. You saw it before I toss it, and I will do that right before I eat, in a moment, but not too soon. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. You can make your own salad so easily. This is a pretty large salad now. It has some more ingredients than the smallest version of my recipes. So I don't know, maybe I have something after it, or maybe I don't even need to, because avocados and olives are pretty nutrient dense. Also macadamias in the dressing with avocados are also nutritious, so maybe I don't even feel hungry after that. But usually green salad can open the stomach. I was used to cooking for friends off at the university, the student organization. I was cooking for many people, and I always try to get them to eat the salad first, because when you make a dish, I keep it simple. I make a starter, maybe a salad, a large salad for all. Then I make a main dish, yeah, for maybe potatoes or whatever, and then a dessert, some fruit or so. Yeah, if I put everything together on the table, you can bet they eat the salad after the potatoes. Yeah. And then they don't eat the salad anymore, because the potatoes make them full, and the salad remains. If you eat the same people eat the salad first, they all eat the salad, and then they feel hungry and eat the potatoes. It's not a joke, you can try that. They eat more when they eat it in a different order. But as a chef, you can believe, especially when you're in a kitchen with many people together, and you all work together, you will never get that through, because they will always overvote you and say, they say, no, let's put it on the table all together. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you make a little bit less food, but to make sure, really, salad opens the stomach. That's what the chefs say. And it's so true. If I eat the salad first, afterwards I have an appetite to eat something else. If the salad is not too much already. That can happen, but a small salad is a nice way to open a meal. It's a nice starter. So, just to give you some insight from my experience, you may have other experience. I'm always happy to hear when you share about that, and maybe you enjoy watching. Would be happy to hear that. And thanks again. Maybe you like my video, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.